Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Take Two Rundown. I am your girl, Cerise, and my co-host is...
Donnie D'Amici.
Awesome. Guys, we have an interesting video for you guys, and maybe some of you guys have experienced it. What happens when when your current relationship continues to talk about their ex? Donnie, has that ever happened to you?
It's happened. Yes. To answer your question, yes.
Mm-hmm. And how did you give us some insight on how that happened and how did you handle it and how did it make you feel?
Basically, as soon as she started talking about her ex, I listened for about 20 to 30 seconds to let it to process. Is she really talking to me about her ex? And as soon as it, how do you say it? As soon as I transcribed what she was saying, I got out of there like a bat out of hell. Because it's obvious if somebody's still talking about their ex, they're missing them.
Mm-hmm.
Living rent free in that head.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The thing is, I wanted to talk about this topic because many of you know that I'm a soul coach. And so I talk to women about relationships and men about relationships a lot. I mean, I've had it happen to me one time before many years ago. And this dude couldn't stop talking about his ex. And I was like, at first I was like, okay, because he was talking bad about her, like real bad, dragging her down in the dirt. And then like comparing me to her. Like, oh, my ex, she wouldn't be able to do that. This is how it started. We were in my kitchen. And so I went into the living room to turn some music up and he dropped a glass on the floor. Now, I didn't know what he dropped, but nothing in my kitchen is more important than him or anyone for that matter. So I yelled out, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Oh, wait a minute. And he came right into the living room and he's like, "Did you ask me if I'm okay?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You didn't say, what was that?" And I'm like, "No, because it was probably a glass or a plate or something. Like, are you all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Holy, my ex, she would have yelled. She would have freaked out. She would have ran into the kitchen and told me I was clumsy, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, well, we all handle things differently. I didn't want to hear about his ex and how she would handle that simple situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then it was endless after that. And then I was like, you know what? I think I know his ex more than she knows herself.
Exactly.
Yeah. How did you tell the woman? Like, how did you handle it? You pretty much told her straight up, like, "Hey, I'm with you." Or did you just end it?
No, I basically said, "Look, it's obvious, you still, there's still something there that's bothering you. You truly haven't gotten over your ex, and I think you need to get some time alone to process and figure out what it is that you have to do to move along."
Okay. Well, that was a really nice way of breaking it down. I think I was a little, impatient. I should have just done it from the very beginning and just cut that bush while it had its small roots. I let it grow to a tree, and by the time I cut it down, there was a stump still there. I told him straight up. I said, "Listen, I'm tired of hearing about your ex, and I don't even want to be with you any longer."
Exactly.
He's like, "But I don't say anything nice about her." And I'm like, "But still, it doesn't matter. Imagine if you and I get into an argument, the nasty things that you're going to maybe say about me." It just tells me two things. One, you're not over her. And two, you're a nasty boyfriend afterwards.
Right.
So that was it. I got out while the good was still good. While I was still behaving.
Exactly. Leave with your sanity.
Huh?
Leave with your sanity.
That's it. What advice would you give to people if, let me give you a scenario. Okay, so this is a real true scenario. There's a guy, he is my client, and his girlfriend kept calling him, and he's with a new girl. Now, he says to me that he loves this new woman, but his ex-girlfriend will not stop calling. And they broke up amicably. They're not enemies. What do you think about that?
No. Once the door is shut and you're going to move on, you have to move on, because you can't enter into a new relationship with your ex following, footsteps behind, It's a recipe for disaster.
I agree. I'm pretty good friends with a lot of my exes, and I still talk to a lot of my exes. I was a serial dater back in the day.
Right, but you're not dating. You're not currently dating, so that's fine.
No, I'm not currently dating. And when I am, I will not talk to any of my exes. And the good thing is my exes also know that as well. But the funny thing is, once they know I'm single again, they're like, "Hey, girl, what's up?"
Hey, girl.
There are people who are over their exes and they move on into a new relationship, but they continue to talk about their ex. And sometimes I look at that as them not getting over the baggage. They don't want their ex any longer. Their ex has done a lot to them. Maybe cheated, maybe stole, maybe lied, maybe even hurt them physically. And they don't want that person any longer. And they met the person of their dreams, but they're still doing their catharsis. They're still getting rid of that nasty energy. And they just feel like they can't stop talking about that pain they went through. What is your suggestion to them?
My suggestion is don't do that, because it's not going to work. You're only going to run your new spouse away. That's bad energy. I mean, can you imagine, you in the bed and you just getting your groove on, you humping left, humping right, up and down, in and out. And when you get done, you flip over on your back, and then she's talking about, ooh, child, my ex never did it like that. You do it good, boy, but my ex, he ain't got nothing on you. I mean, that's a bit extreme, but with a man, that's just basically what it all sounds like. It sounds just like that. There's no level. It's all just right there.
Right. I don't think that's extreme at all, actually. I think that is more common than we know, because women are very emotional sometimes, and they think that that's a compliment to the man. Like, "Oh, wow, you're so much larger. You're so much better. You go so much longer. Like, my ex has nothing on you." And it seems like it may be a compliment, ladies. It seems like it may be like the guy is going to be like, "Yeah, I'm macho man. I'm the better guy," because, there's that male machismo competition type of thing. But no, men seem to have even more sensitive feelings than a woman.
Basically, it's, it's just not a smart thing to do, not a wise thing to do. It's something a man will reject you, reject in a relationship from moving any further or prospering in that relationship, or he's going to put it in his back pocket, and he's going to always hold that card against you. Like, "Hey, I remember you talk about, it's just not wise. Just cut that all out altogether. So, if you still got feelings and memories about your ex, then you need to not get in a relationship if that's going to prevent you from prospering in your new relationship.
Those are very good points. It does make a guy kind of just back off. And I mean, there is sometimes where your brand new partner may want to know about your ex. And I think that's at the beginning of the relationship where
Right.
they will ask something like, when was your last relationship? What was your reason for breaking up? And usually that's just because they're trying to vet you. They're trying to see, did you cheat on them? Did they cheat on you?
Right.
Was it a toxic relationship? They're trying to analyze who you are and who you were in your past relationship. So I get that. But if you find that your new partner is asking too many questions about your ex, then it could be that they're very insecure.
Right.
Because sometimes you'll get people come right out the gate and be like, did your ex give it to you like that? Or women, was your ex pretty? How did she look? Was she fat? Was she skinny? Do you have a picture of her? Show me her on Instagram. And when you find yourself getting to that mindset, that's like the scarcity mindset. You are thinking poor. You are thinking weak. You got to just start looking at yourself in a better circumference, in a better circle, in a better area. Look at yourself and be like, you know what? I am who I am, and this is what I have to offer. And I don't care who was with this person before me. I'm with them now.
Correct.
And that's it. And God forbid, lo and behold, you're out somewhere and you see your ex.
Oh,
sometimes it's best not to look at your mate and say, that's my ex, even if your new mate looks better, because your mate will be like, that was who you were with. Or if they do look better than your current relationship, then of course that could introduce some type of insecurity. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like, now I see why you talk about him or her all the time. You got a nice little onion back there or whatever,
Exactly. I think it's important, guys, when you're in a brand new relationship, you bring in a brand new mindset.
There you go.
Yeah. Now, our next topic is going to be cheating. So you guys make sure you tune in. Go ahead, Donnie, tell them what to do.
Hey, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Let's help our content get some views and strike up some interesting conversations.
That's it, guys. And we're located here in the Dominican Republic. Both of us, you can meet us up on the internet. My name is Cerise, and I have a YouTube channel for relocation to the Dominican Republic, and I tell some really good stories on there as well. You can find me at Cerise Fairfax. And guys, make sure you comment below. We have been reading your comments. Thank you so much for sharing.
Take care, and you can find me on Facebook or TikTok under Donnie Jackson. Look at my content. I have a great Airbnb. Bring your family here in the North Coast, like Cherise said. You can reach out to either one of us, and we can show you guys a very nice time around here.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Around these hair parts. All right, guys. Be good to yourself out there. We'll see you in the next video.
Sayonara.
Yo, it's take two rundown. The mic's on fire. Cerise and Donnie, y'all, the truth inspire. Pull up a chair, let's chop it, no denial. From love to the mess, we dissect it with style. Cerise in the booth, got the tea, let it speak. Donnie bring the heat like a lion, no sheep. Talking about the exes, the swipes, the ghosting. Values on the table, cards wide open. Age gap, yeah, let's dive in the chasm. She's 22, he 50, what's the passion? Cheating on the DL, the lies unravel. Love's a highway, we hitting all the gravel.
Take two, run down, we spill it, no shame. Cerise and Donnie, yeah, they break the game. From heartbreak to love, it's all the same. Take two, run down, better know the name.
Serial daters, they running the block, swiping right so fast you think it's TikTok. Gold digger scheming, pockets on raid. Sim style here, got their hearts displayed. Cerise, like girl, know your worth, keep it prime. Donnie chimes, respect the currency every time. Online profiles, catfish in disguise. Love or illusion, look deep in the eyes. Why he ghost? Why she lied? Why my DMs dry? Why my tears multiply? These the questions, we serve them on a platter. Truth serve raw, we the mind state shatter.
Take two, run down, we spill it, no shame.